Hello everyone, Playtime returns with another Masters of the Universe toy review, and today I got Mattel's 80th anniversary 2-pack of He-Man and Skeletor retro style vintage look. Yeah, so check it out. I went on Friday actually to go see if they had this, and there was nothing on the floor. Hit up one of the dudes at Target who worked there, and I asked him about it. He said, "Yeah, I got more in the back. How many you want?" So I'll just take one. That's all I need. Um, I didn't even pre-order this because I knew Target always messes up the pre-orders. I don't even bother anymore. So I figure, you know what? When they come out, when they're about to come out, I'll go check, and lo and behold, my plan worked. So here they are. I had them for a while, and I thought there would be a few people reviewing this, and there was only like two. But I don't know. I wanted to give my take on it, or I don't know if you guys wanted to hear it, but here it is. And again, I know you'll hear it because I'll see the views on it. But this is a packaging. This is how it comes. It was set out like this. It does have this little, like they were gonna hang it or something, but it wasn't hung. It was just right there on the display or whatever shelf, their toy shelf. It has the 80th anniversary Mattel. I don't know if people are confusing this. Masters of the Universe is not 80 years old. It's only, I want to say 40. But there it is. And I'm really glad they did this. This is a cool throwback to one of their main toy lines. And I think that's what they wanted to do. That's the front. This is the back. Has almost like a comic look. And I'm glad they didn't go with this color apps right here. This green, because you get that little nostalgic feel of the way it looks right now, even though it's not 100% accurate. Whatever. I don't have the vintage. I don't ever collected the vintage because there was so much. But I don't know. I have a feeling Mattel's gonna start doing these and releasing them just like they did with the Origins. I don't know, but if Mattel's smart, I think I would put those out. I know they're doing the Masterverse. What is that? Whatever that series is, where they're doing the Masterverse figures in the old school look. But anyways, there's that. And their heads are squishy, it says. There's He-Man and Skeletor. You want to pause and read it? There you go. I'll post pictures of this at the end of my Slide Inside show. If you want to stick around. There's that side. And then it has a little, I guess, introduction right there to what you're getting. But, as always, this freaking art is always sick, huh? So I'm turning around. You want to get this out. Now, I'll be honest with you. I forgot to tell you guys is I did take this out because it was too cool. I didn't have time to do an actual video of like raw unboxing like I always do. So this is open, so I just sealed it up again, and that's what's cool. This package is collector friendly. And I only just disconnected the one. Be careful because you might rip up the sides if you want to keep this box. I'm going to keep it. I'm not a really, main box collector, but this stuff just looks too cool. We got He-Man right there. Skeletor right there. And then you can take this off. So you can see what you get. And man, dude, look at that. Dude. And I'll understand if people are going to go back and get a second one because, it is tempting. Look at that. And I got to say, this is the first time I think Mattel got the He-Man head right on any of their figures, because that's a good throwback right there. Look at that. And I don't even have like I said, I don't even have the vintage to compare, but I know that's the old school He-Man look. I wonder if they just took the same mold and redid it, because the sculpt is soft, whereas the old school one has more of a detail. But man, it looks boss. Let's check this out. It says Skeletor also down there. And again, I'll take pictures, but you know, it's not about the freaking box. It's about the figures, right? And yeah, so look, I was able to put them back. I mean, looks neat, right? Right. Yeah. So let's get this out. And there it is, man. Look at that. I know the difference right here on the chest. It doesn't have like the detail on here. Right off the bat. Yeah, I think they're gonna reissue these on a single card like this. I mean, if Mattel is smart, like I said, they'll do it like this, and they'll put the real colors on these. I mean, you know, it's been long enough. We don't need the vintage figures, and not only that, it looks like they corrected all this. We don't have the rubber bands; they have the plastic. But again, I'll take it out. There's that one. Let me show you the back. And again, it's the artwork that's in the front. Excuse me, in the back of the box. So, man, I know they're gonna do that because the ones they showed at, I think it was Toy Fair, they would look more like the old school colors, and they repainted them. They looked like they decided, hey, you know what? If this will be our commemorative 80th anniversary series, let's do a re-release of these, like we did with the commemorative series. That'd be so cool. I mean, just give it to us like this. Dude, I think would be a lot of happy campers out there. And then, you know, the fact that they're bringing Comic-Con back. What? That's what I'm saying, yo. That's what I'm saying. So, if you don't know, now you know. Let's get this out. Oh, you know what? I didn't show you the exploding rocks. You can put He-Man right there. You want to take a picture, put your figures out. So that's cool. This closes right back up. Yeah, it's tempting to want to buy a second one for me. But you know, if I got it, I got it. I'll just put the box away and play with my toys like I always do. So again, these are friendly packaging. You can check it out. This is how you would get them out. Come on. Low. Look at that, it slips right out. You got that. What? That's so cool. And then you get a comic, which I'm not gonna read. I'm sure that we've seen these many of times, either in the Masterverse 40th anniversary, I think what it was, that we got like 2-3 years ago. I think it came with the same comic. And then take it out. Man, look at that, guys. Woo-wee! Do you want to ride with this? So let me show you. So this is already taken out. Man, but it looks so cool in there. You got a clip right here, because I was able to pull them out without ruining the figure or missing, or you know, bending these and getting a stress mark on these. So yeah, really friendly packaging, and they weren't even really like tight. So there's one right here, and there was none on the arm. Hey, was there? Oh, it might have been one on the arm right here. Sorry guys, I don't remember, but it doesn't look like it. I think it just probably cracked when I pulled it out. But that is that, and that's all that there is to that. Wow, dude, look at this. Wow, whoa, and they got, they see, no more rubber bands. So look at this, dude. Like, you can sit them down. Oh man, and the reason why I have the castle out, because what I haven't seen is people put these toys on their Origins Castle Grayskull, and I think these are gonna go great with the Amazon Castle Grayskull because they have that old school feel and look to it. I do notice that the tan is not the same, but again, I don't think they wanted to give us the exact replicas of the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. But man, like, I can't stop staring at these things. I've been messing with them. They have that power punch. But like, wow. Look at this. Give me 1 second. Give me one moment, guys. Let me put that right there. Alright, here is Skeletor. Looking cool again. Man, this packaging, right guys? Ooh-wee! Yeah, this is 2 Boss. Again, These tabs came like this, so you just pull it out so you don't mess up your card. You want to put this one over there. And here's the other comic book. It's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not a big comic fan. If I could, I would put these like in a little basket in the restroom and read it when I'm on the pot, you know? Just a heads up. I don't really care for them. I know a lot of people are like, well, it's all about that comic. I know, but to each his own, you know? So this is the way this came. This came like this. Like I said, I was able to pull it out just simple. You just pull this out. Be careful for this one. This one is tight. There's that. The sword's in the back like that. And again, look at. So here's what the sword was. It has a little tie down. Well, actually, these two are for his feet, and there's two in his hands. But I could have sworn like He-Man didn't have any. So just mind you. And that's it. Like really simple. I didn't even have to cut them. I just left them on there. And these have like a little nice shimmer to them. Those are cool. But dude, look at this, yo. Check this out. I mean, come on, guys. If you're born in the late 70s, mid to late 70s, and you saw He-Man, most likely you're gonna want these. As a matter of fact, I was just going in line with my wife to Starbucks, and I had just purchased this, and a guy was like, "Hey, where'd you get that?" And he didn't look like a collector at all. He just didn't know that they had such a thing. He's like, "Oh, they make those?" I'm like, "Yeah, they have them right there in the back." And because the guy pulled out two of them, I left the other one right there on the shelf. I told him where it was at, so he went to go get it. He was really impressed, and I guess he got that nostalgic feel too. This one though, so when I started messing with it, I think I've been messing with them too much because you see that he has like a little play in there. But yeah, I kept doing this, and I guess it got loosened up, but it still doesn't affect the figure. I mean, he still punches pretty well. Again, I don't think this is like across the board. I'm pretty sure I just got too crazy with it. But look at and knocked you on your feet, boy. But yeah, I mean, it's so cool. This is so neat. Like, I've been so impressed with these. I haven't even been messing with my Origins. I was like, dude, this looks sick. And I've been wanting to take the castle out. I've just been so busy and tired and sick and tired, and I haven't done it. But dude, let me get this at an angle. You can feel, y'all. You can feel. Look at He-Man, He-Man. Dude, yeah, that power punch was everything. I wish they could have got these. I got that punch with the Origins. I know that they're doing, you know, articulation and stuff, but man, if they could have added that extra, you know, I think the Origins would have been sick. But dude, I'm going gaga over these, yo. And we've been getting a lot of like nostalgia stuff and feels. I mean, I collect Thundercats, and they re-released that Snarf in his vintage colors, and the Lionel, they released them in that new pinless, more articulated buck. But wow, dude, like, what is up? Yeah, are you guys gonna collect these or what? I think everybody's been trying to track them down. You just got to get out there and ask, because even though when I looked on the app on Friday, they were all out of stock and everything, and I still hit up the dude, say, hey, if I give you a DCPI code, can you tell me if you have this item? He said, yeah, go for it. Sure enough, yeah, here it is. And they weren't even in stock, and they started coming in stock, I think, Saturday morning. And so everybody started heading out and looking for them, and I noticed that they were picking them up. But here they are. So what I wanted to do was check this He-Man out in front of this Castle Grayskull, because I want you guys to get the feels for it. So, you know what? I'm gonna get sloppy. Yeah. So there he is in front of the castle. So excuse my place because I want to show you this. He-Man, He-Man. And you're asking, what about that sword? Does it come together? Let me show you. I should have showed you that. So yeah, you got the male right here and the female. You snap these together. Do they snap together? Yes. Because I've been playing with them, so I know they do. And you know what's cool about these too? That the old school ones, that they actually connect pretty good. Much more better. Because I don't know if you remember, they used to like have that split right there, and you could still take them apart so easily. But yeah, look at that. Ooh. So then you go here. Yeah, of course you can hold it and then see if you get that satisfaction. Oh, open the door. Ooh, door opens. He-Man, I have the power. Oh yeah. Yeah, guys, cool stuff. Track it down, man. Track that whatever that code is, DCPI code. Is it worth it? It's worth it. And then what's cool is that these things back here, they made them thick, so they don't come apart as easily as the old school ones. I don't know if you see that clip. So he looks cool. He could do that. He-Man. And then if you got your Origins, Battle Cat, anything like that, it's gonna go good with these because they're the same scale as your Origins. One thing I did want to note on this one is, and this is across the board, so I know that looks like a shadow or like a vein popping out, but I think what happened was when they did the mold, there was an air bubble developing, and then when they matted it, however they do their toys, that happened because a lot of them, from what I've seen online on social media, they have this, and so you can't look for a perfect one. Maybe one that doesn't stick out as much, but from what I've seen, they all look like that. My main thing was the head, because the head, some of them are very the heads all have some type of variation because of the eyebrows. I don't know why some of them are a little bit higher, some a little lower. This was like they said, he brought out two. I picked out the best one, and this was it for me. And I think it looks good. Like I said, it's a little soft, but I still think it's the old mold. It just doesn't have that much detail because it wore down, so that's why it looks the way it looks. So hold on a second, let me turn this castle around. Bam! So here's San Diego Comic-Con's, I believe it's 2019. I mean, look at these colors though. They just pop, and that was the correct He-Man color, you know. And the boots were like this. The only thing that they didn't copy was this left-hand wristband, where they have the long one, but they kept the short one for him, so that they match each other. But other than that, I mean, this one looks good. Like I said, I'd rather have the tan He-Man, but I'm telling you, I believe that they're gonna reissue these guys with the correct colors like this. I bet you. But we'll see. We'll see if my theory proves correct in the course of time. In the meanwhile, we got these cool things. They're nice. They're really boss to me. I think, you know, they give me those nostalgic feels as a kid. And yeah. So here's the Origins He-Man. excuse me, Skeletor, the one that they re-released with the closed mouth. I can't find his weapons, so I don't know what he did. He ate them. But, but there you go. You can see the difference in the color tones too. I mean, even though these were meant to like pop, you still get that, you know, old school feel when you hold these even. But yeah, like I said, mine has that play on it, but it's all good because it still does. Still does this, and it's neat, yo. But man, and then like I said with this castle, bro, I don't know what I do. Well, I have my Battle Cat Panther put away, boxed up in a bin or on top of bin somewhere. But if not, I'll throw it on the slide and sideshow. But again, if you guys like what you're seeing, like, comment, subscribe, share, and like Skeletor is gonna be right now. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. You see him? Yeah, you see him? You see him? Do you see him? Here's it. Come on, you man, you ready? You ready? Play time. What are you guys talking about? This. Stand up, stupid. Whoa. This. I'm out. Be blessed. Jesus is Lord all day, every day. Stupid keys at night. What happened to my house? Oh. E-Man, I see we meet for the first time, for the last time, for the last time, for the first time. Shut up, Skeletor. What? And my head is not squishy. Yes, it is, Skeletor. See?